YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming, and today on Bananas Epic Gaming we are doing another episode of CageTalk. And tonight's episode of CageTalk is gonna be the Halloween Ends review. Spoilers are ahead, so please be sure to like and subscribe, tap the little bell on my YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And here we go. Now, Halloween Ends. It picks up a year after the events of Halloween Kills in Halloween 2018, so in 2019, we meet Corey Cunningham, who's babysitting a young boy named Jeremy. Some time passes a little bit. Jeremy and Corey are watching The Thing, and Jeremy pulls a prank on Corey, locking him inside the attic. Just as Jeremy's parents come home, Corey kicks down the door to open that he got locked in and accidentally knocks Jeremy over the staircase railing to his death. Corey is accused of intentionally killing Jeremy of manslaughter, but he's cleared because it was an accident. So, 3 years later, the town of Haddonfield, Illinois is still reeling from the events of Michael's latest killing spree from 2018 and Halloween Kills. But Michael has vanished. Nobody knows where he is. Laurie Strode is writing a memoir after she bought a new house and is living with her granddaughter Allison, and Allison is a nurse. Meanwhile, Corey is now working at his uncle's salvage yard, still hated by the town for the accident that happened in 2019. And on his way home one day, he is taunted by a bunch of high school bullies and injures himself in the process. And observing Laurie brings him to the doctor's clinic where Allison works on Corey, and they develop a relationship and attend a Halloween party later that night. But Corey is confronted by his mother and leaves the party, runs into the high schoolers again, and the high schoolers toss Corey off a bridge, and then Corey is dragged into the sewers by an unknown figure, and he wakes up in the sewers and he's confronted by Michael himself, who's been living there for the past 4 years. After holding him by the throat, Michael looks into Corey's eyes, and like the evil look passes from Michael to Corey. On his way out of the sewers, Corey is confronted by a homeless man with a knife. In the struggle, Corey stabs the homeless man and flees the scene. Now, Corey and Allison go on a dinner date, but Allison's ex, who's a police officer, shows up and harasses them both. This leads Corey to get the cop to follow him into the sewers, where Michael kills him and lets Corey leave unharmed. Allison finds out she is passed over for the promotion for a fellow nurse. The nurse is having an affair with the doctor, so Corey and Michael team up to murder the doctor and the nurse at the doctor's home. Allison, who's back at her house, is blaming Laurie for all of the events that have occurred in Haddonfield, and said the reason why her mom and her friends are dead is because of Laurie and all the past trauma. Laurie then meets up with Corey and forbids Corey to leave with Allison. Laurie sees Michael and Corey, and that's why she's saying that Allison can't go with him. And Corey says, if I can't have Allison, no one will. Now, on October 31st, Corey returns to the sewers and successfully fights Michael and takes his mask. Meanwhile, Laurie and Allison are arguing because Allison plans to leave, and Laurie doesn't want her to because she doesn't trust Corey, because she says Corey has Michael tendencies. That night, Corey embarks on his rampage, murdering high schoolers, ones that were picking on him, at the salvage yard. In the confrontation, Corey's uncle is accidentally killed. He then goes to kill his mother, as well as the DJ and the receptionist at a radio station. Now, we get to the point in the movie where Michael hasn't really done anything. Now, back at the Strode house, Lori fakes a suicide attempt to get Corey to come to her. When she shoots down the stairs, Corey then stabs himself in the neck to frame Lori for his death when he hears Allison's car coming. Michael suddenly arrives to retrieve his max, and he kills Corey after a struggle. Lori is able to pin Michael to a table, removes his mask, and slits his throat. But he then breaks free and strangles her before Allison arrives and breaks his arm. Lori slices his wrist, finally killing him and eventually avenging Carrie's death. With Michael finally dead, Lori takes his body to the salvage yard, and with the town of Haddonfield behind her, she deposes his body in a shredder, ensuring his days are over. Allison and Lori reconcile, and Allison leaves Haddonfield. Lori finishes her memoir and rediscovers her romance with Officer Hawkins. And that is Halloween Ends, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Halloween Ends, the first one, 2018, was a phenomenal movie, like I said in my re-ranking video. The middle one, Halloween Kills, was okay, but this one, it did not feel like an ending. The reason why that I didn't like this one is because Michael was hardly in it. If we would have gotten more with Corey Cunningham in 2018 and Halloween Kills, then I would have been all for a team up and maybe Michael passing down the evil so they can continue it if they wanted to. But we just met this character and we're supposed to care that he's evil? No. Michael Myers is the Halloween franchise. I'll say it time and time and time again. You can't have a good Halloween movie without Michael Myers. They tried that with Halloween 3 Seasons of the Witch, and that one bombed. This one, Michael's in it, but he's not really in it. And that's what really, really, really stings. Because this is Laurie Strode's last Halloween movie. So she says, but it more than likely is going to be her last one. I don't see her coming back for Halloween in 2028. But Halloween Ends overall, good kills. The story, is it the best? It is good. And I'm not going to give them slack because they filmed this movie during the pandemic. We got to take that into account too. So maybe there are some stuff that they wanted to do that they couldn't do. But this does not feel like an end to me. I love the Halloween franchise, and I hope that they pick it up and make another movie. Because Halloween Ends, it left a sour taste in my mouth. That is up there with one of the worst horror movies that I've seen this year, and it's right next to Jeepers Creepers Reborn. But I love Halloween. Maybe this movie will grow on me as the years go by, but as of right now, I'm not feeling this movie. You guys should watch it. Support the actors, support the directors, support everybody that made this movie. But if you are a hardcore fan like me that loves Michael Myers, that loves this franchise, you will be disappointed. I just want to let you know. Because Michael was not really in this movie. He didn't really do that much killing. Corey Cunningham did basically all the killing in this movie. And if I have to rate it, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. If Michael was in it more, it would have been like a 7 or an 8. And they also left Lindsay Wallace sideline because she was supposed to have a bigger part in this, I think. But at least this movie attempted to do something. They attempted to pass the evil down so they can make another 20 years worth of movies. And who knows? Maybe this will become a classic in 5-10 years. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap that little bell on the YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And we are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. After 1,000, we will be giving away a signed jersey, a Tyreek Hill one. So become a subscriber to be put in the raffle for that. And I want to let you guys know that the next Cage Talk will be my personal favorite top 30 horror movies of all time. And the Teen Wolf movie review will be coming out a week after the movie comes out because we have a release date now. So please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.